having our General Assembly of EAA. You will have an invitation, but I can tell you in November. And I would like you to give 5 minutes November, Monday, 29.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
You can give 5 minutes on the
agenda.
competitions and
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
That
okay.
would be nice.
Thank you very
I will
much.
send the invitation, but I will also ask Michael when he will arrive.
Yes.
To have a few words about the Year of Sound. It will be around 6 o'clock or something, a little before 6 o'clock. I tried to make it as short as possible, but it will last at least 5.5 hours.
Yes, I understand.
You know, when you have all the product manager, all the technical committee, even if they have 10 minutes each,
Good.
It will be long.
I know by Chiara that the Documenta Acustica Elettronica is proceeding.
Yes, I'm having a kickoff meeting with the provider, mainly to discuss administrative stuff. So I didn't invite Chiara at this level. It's French administration. It's really not interesting. To start working, and I think within 6 months we'll have the first draft platform, which is nice.
Fine. Good evolution. And about the books that we still have in Ferrara, okay, Chiara said that we have to scan a copy, but my suggestion is to preserve only one copy for each item, and only if someone asks for the content we can do the scanning. Otherwise we lose a lot of time in scanning very old and obsolete books that nobody is interested in.
What we can do is to keep 2 copies, one that you can cut, and then we can, on the budget, we can make them scanned by a company or something like this.
Okay.
So it's good to keep 1 copy for archives.
Exactly.
And then 1 other copy that we could cut and scan it quickly.
Okay.
But you can distribute them at conferences to students or to interested people.
Yeah, we tried, but
nobody
was interested. We tried it when we decided to put Documenta online, and we had these books and proceedings of former conferences. We tried to give for free during conferences, and also to libraries, and many of them, not many, but a considerable number of the books were kept by libraries.
But if we scan them in bulk, you know, we take them all and
but the remaining books are not interesting. They are actually obsolete. They are something that is
you know, you never can say about archive that it's obsolete, because actually we are going to 1930 in the French archive. So once it's online, people can search them and find interesting things if there are.
Okay, I see. Okay, we will go this way, and as suggested. Fine.
Good morning, Jorge.
Hi, good morning. I'm checking everything.
Yes. In fact, I made an error with the time shift, which was in our favor. I had connected an hour ago. Hopefully it was not in the other way.
I was afraid you wouldn't have received my last email about the opening ceremony, but
No, I received everything.
okay, everything is okay. Yeah, that's better.
Bom dia, Patrícia. Está-me a ouvir bem? Já agora?
Tô.
Estou?
Tô.
Okay. I will start the publicity from the technical exposition. So if you want to speak to someone, I advise you just to enter in some breakout rooms. If not, you can listen the publicity of our technical exposition.
With the available noise prediction software, this is no problem. That is, if you're lucky enough to get the dongle. Otherwise, doing your job becomes a bit more complicated. Now, what if it doesn't have to be like this anymore? Meet the new Predictor Lima Cloud Calculation Service. Our cloud solution transforms any single-user local license into a multi-user cloud
Agora não
license.
quero mexer muito
This
nisto,
makes
que é para-
dongles a thing of the past and enables your whole team to simultaneously use Predictor Lima from any location imaginable. Pretty cool, huh? Furthermore, all calculations take place at our secure data center. This makes large-scale noise mapping even faster without any investment in hardware or IT. Do you also want to stop using software from the past to prepare urban areas for the future? Visit our website and request a free trial license today.
Imagine a warm summer day with your windows open and suddenly a noise outside. What you want in these cases is control. See, still there. In these cases, the power of shutting the noise off is key. This is why we are looking for investors to back up a blind that allows air and light through if desired, but blocks unwanted sounds. Imagine it at home in front of an air conditioning unit, or in an open office setup for the days when your colleagues are just noisy neighbors, or even in a busy hospital with alarms buzzing all around. What we do is we engineer partners, still there, and we use acoustic metamaterials. Let's work together towards a new way to design and experience sound.
Meet the new model of the #1 noise monitoring stations in the world. The removable housing of the SV307A is made in a unique technology, using materials that protect valuable electronics from the influence of external conditions, thanks to which the device can work in all weather. We equip the new model with a fast 4G modem, as well as SMS and email alerts of the noise level, as well as the projected noise dose in order to prevent the exceeding of noise earlier. The SV307A is primarily a Class 1 noise measurement station, but thanks to the versatile interface, it can also save weather data or dust PM results from dedicated devices. The SV307A is the only station in the world with a built-in acoustic calibrator and a continuous dynamic microphone sensitivity check. These patented technologies detect and immediately report any measurement instability. We believe in our products, which is why we offer a lifetime warranty for the MEMS microphone and a 3-year warranty for the entire set. Visit svantech.com and find out more about the new SV307A.
As an environmental noise consultant, it is your job to advise clients and protect citizens against noise pollution. With the available noise prediction software, this is no problem. That is, if you're lucky enough to get the dongle. Otherwise, doing your job becomes a bit more complicated. Now, What if it doesn't have to be like this anymore? Meet the new Predictor Lima Cloud Calculation Service. Our cloud solution transforms any single-user local license into a multi-user cloud license. This makes dongles a thing of the past and enables your whole team to simultaneously use Predictor Lima from any location imaginable. Pretty cool, huh? Furthermore, all calculations take place at our secured data center. This makes large-scale noise mapping even faster without any investment in hardware or IT. Do you also want to stop using software from the past to prepare urban areas for the future? Visit our website and request a free trial license today.
Imagine a warm summer day with your windows open and suddenly a noise outside. What you want in these cases is control. See, still there. In these cases, the power of shutting the noise off is key. This is why we are looking for investors to back up a blind that allows air and light through if desired, but blocks unwanted sounds. Imagine it at home in front of an air conditioning unit, or in an open office setup for the days when your colleagues are just noisy neighbors, or even in a busy hospital with alarms buzzing all around. What we do is we engineer quietness, still there, and we use acoustic metamaterials. Let's work together towards a new way to design and experience sound.
Hi, everyone. Most welcome to the EuroNoise e-Congress 2021. We will begin this Congress and we will start with Mr. Jorge Patricio, the President of the Portuguese Acoustical Society and Chair of EuroNoise 2021.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for coming. Dear Mr. President of the European Acoustics Association, dear Mr. President of Spanish Acoustical Society, dear colleagues, dear friends, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I would like you to pay with me tribute to those colleagues who have been victims of the COVID-19 with a minute of silence, starting from now. Thank you very much. Now, continuing, I would like to say that on behalf of the Portuguese Acoustical Society, it is with great pleasure that I welcome you all to the Congress EuroNoise 2021, which also integrates the Iberian Encounter of Acoustics and the Spanish Congress of Acoustics Tecniacústica 2021. These events, taking place from today until 27th of October, will be a forum for presenting the most recent works and achievements carried out in the different areas of acoustics, thus contributing to its technical and scientific progress from a perspective of research development and innovation. In the sense of improving the quality of life demanded by the overall community, the issues related to acoustics and specifically to noise control engineering are assuming nowadays an increasing importance in our society. In fact, aspects related to acoustics are currently a matter of study and research at a wide range of universities and research units in order to respond to the demands imposed by governmental bodies, environment organizations, companies, industry, and citizens in general. This Congress, organized by the Portuguese Acoustical Society, with the friendly collaboration of Spanish Acoustical Society, is held under the auspices of European Acoustics Association, EAA, and has the institutional support of the Portuguese National Civil Engineering Laboratory, as well as of the Faculty of Science and Technology of the University of Coimbra. The EuroNoise 2021 initially sought to take place in the beautiful island of Madeira. Due to the current pandemic situation of COVID-19, has unfortunately to be held virtually, creating a new challenge to all of us, the organizers, participants, and exhibitors, to whom we extend our gratitude for their understanding, commitment, and dedication. Despite that, we have kept all the liaisons with Madeira, as you can see in the names of the rooms and in the general information about the Congress. The Congress, EuroNoise 2021, will feature 4 plenary lectures addressing topics we believe are relevant, actual, and of interest for the overall community. The Congress intends also to be a part of the International Year of Sound 2020-2021 activities. For this purpose, a specific plenary lecture is planned, enhancing the importance of acoustics in relation to and with other technical, social, and scientific areas of expertise. This lecture, entitled Diagnostics and Therapeutic Applications of Ultrasound in Medicine, will be given on Wednesday at noon by Professor Xavier Serres from the Vall d'Hebron Hospital in Barcelona, to whom I give my deep thanks for his availability and interest. The other lectures deal with acoustics and its current branches, being thus office noise, effects and control by Professor Valtteri Ongisto from Turku University of Applied Science. Is an expert in this field and is very well cited in standards that are commonly produced. The other is theory versus practical cases in room acoustics by Professor Christian Jamrodzic, the Faculty of Electrical Engineering and Computing of University of Zagreb, which is a well-known expert in Croatia, and the other one, Acoustics and Environment Comfort, by Professor Sergio Luzzi from the University of Florence, who is and was the coordinator of the Student Competition Integrated International Year of Sound. Despite the pandemic situation that unfortunately still prevents the normal physical meetings and interactions between participants, 226 papers, most of them with high scientific quality, were submitted, and around 300 participants, 95 of them being students, and 6 technical exhibitors are registered. This number, in fact, is really lower than the usual ones for an event like EuroNoise. However, the imposed lockdowns by the most part of the governments and the decrease of global economic activity throughout the whole world in 2020, when compared to what has happened in 2019, but as well as the intrinsic wish people have to meet again physically, coming back to normal life, are, I'm sure, the main reasons for this smaller participation. I have no doubt now that if the Congress were really in Madeira, these numbers would have been bigger. Notwithstanding this, also 5 EAA Technical Committee meetings will occur, and an event of Young Acousticians Network will be held, joining students in a forum of discussion and cooperation. Concerning the parallel sessions, as they are composed by presentations of pre-recorded videos and questions asked directly to the others, I kindly ask you to be active in posing questions to presenters in order to have very lively and interactive sessions. I think this is very important when we are acting virtually. Finally, I would like to thank EAA for trusting SPA, Portuguese Acoustical Society, to organize such an important congress in the face of several and intangible constraints. I also want personally thank all those involved in the organization of sessions, chairpersons, participants, and the members of the scientific and organizing committee. The EuroNoise 2021 tried to incorporate all relevant aspects of EAA congresses, such as the event itself, the EAA Best Paper and Presentation Awards, and the EAA Grants for Young Researchers. I hope we have succeeded in this difficult global endeavor. Unfortunately, there will not be the most important of any technical and scientific event that usually occurs in Iberian, the several acts of the social programs and interactions between all participants. Let us hope that next year, perhaps in another location, this could be a reality. I wish you an excellent Congress. Thank you very much.
And now we'll listen from Professor Manel Zacaria, President of the European Acoustics Association.
Very good morning to everybody. It's a pleasure to be here at the opening ceremony of EuroNoise. It has been a difficult time for decision, and I know how frustrating it is to organize a virtual conference and spend the day in front of your screen instead of being in Madeira. But this is life, we have to do with it. I would really thank the Portuguese Acoustical Society and Jorge and his team for the big effort. I know how the changing from one format to another, it's like organizing 2 conferences. So, and on behalf of the EA and all the participants, I would like to thank you for your effort. The COVID has changed all our habits. As you see, we now talk to screen instead of shaking hands. But also it is changing a lot of things in acoustics. And because all of a sudden people living near the airport rediscovered that there are birds around they didn't hear because they were masked by airplanes. And all of a sudden it started again. So they feel the difference between quiet place and noisy place. And transportation noise is becoming more than ever a big issue, and now the common people really are making correspondence between technical progress, transportation, and noise. And more than ever, our job as acoustician is reducing this noise and making the landscape as pleasant as possible. Even though, as mentioned by Jorge, the numbers are not very high, but I'm happy to see that about a third of the participants are students, which is a very positive point, and I would like to insist on this fact that the young acousticians are really active in the EA and really active from a scientific point of view. So once again, I would like to thank you all for the big effort you have put in a very fuzzy situation, and hope to all of you a very nice conference and a very fruitful discussions. Thank you very much.
And following, we will have Antonio Pedrero, President of the Spanish Acoustical Society.
Morning to everyone. It's a great pleasure for me to welcome you to EuroNoise 2021 on behalf of the Spanish Acoustical Society. This Congress integrates the Iberian Encounter on Acoustics and the 52nd Spanish Congress of Acoustics Tecniacústica 2021 in cooperation with the Spanish Acoustical Society. For 3 days, acousticians from all over the world will have the opportunity to share the advances in their research on acoustics. Looking at the technical program, I have verified the outstanding quality of the communication that will be presented during these days. So I'm sure it will be a very interesting and fruitful Congress for everyone. From the Spanish Acoustical Society, we want to express our gratitude to our colleagues of the Portuguese Acoustical Society and to all the people who have collaborated in the organization of this event, to the technical exhibitors who will show us the news of their companies, and of course to all the participants for the valuable contribution to the development of acoustics that will be presented to us in the coming days, especially to young acousticians who constitute the future of this scientific discipline. On behalf of the Spanish Acoustical Society, we wish you all a good Congress. Thank you very much.
And now, Luis Godinho, Technical Chair of EuroNoise 2021, will speak.
Good morning to everyone. I hope you are now seeing my screen, which I have just shared. I'd like to start by welcoming every participant to this online event that has been organized by the Portuguese Society of Acoustics on behalf of the European Acoustic Society Association. I will just give a brief overview of the technical aspects of this online conference so that everything can go smoothly in these 3 days. So as I'm sure you already know, as we have exchanged a lot of mails in the last weeks and last months, we have organized a technical program which includes a number of parallel sessions and plenary lectures, as Jorge Patricio already stated. And these sessions will be distributed in these 3 days, 25th, 26th, and 27th October. And here you have a general scheme of the Congress organization. So after this opening session, we will split in parallel sessions for the presentations of the different papers related to the different sessions that have been organized. And then we will have a plenary lecture at noon, at 12 o'clock in this room 1. And then in the afternoon, again, we will split in parallel sessions until the end of the day. Tomorrow we have very much the same type of organization, again with the second plenary lecture, and on the last day, on Wednesday, we'll have once again parallel sessions and 2 plenary lectures, one in the morning and one at the end of the Congress. So this, we have in total 225 papers that will be presented. They are distributed in general sessions and structured sessions. You have the information about the program on the website. Then we have the plenary lectures will be, as you can see here in this slide. Today we will have the first one by Valtteri Enristo, and tomorrow by Christian Jambrozic. Wednesday, one by Xavier Serres Creixams, and the other one, the last one, by Sergio Luzzi. So you can find information about the organization of the technical program on the website. As I said before, you have both a detailed and a schematic program that we hope will help you and guide you through the conference. You can see here at what time each paper will be presented and what is going on at each room. You have an overview in this schematic program, and you also have the detailed program with the names of the papers and of the authors that will be presenting each paper. So we hope this can help you and guide you through this online event. For the session shares a special message. First of all, to thank them for being available to help us in this organization. We have online also the schedule for sharing each session. You can find your names in the corresponding rooms in this schematic that is available at the Congress website. Thank you very much once again for your help here, because it is very important to have everything going on smoothly, and your help will for sure be most important. I kindly ask you to be in your rooms 5 minutes before the start, so that everything can be set up and can run well. Finally, one very brief note about the conference proceedings. They are available. They were sent to all participants, to all registered participants by email. We sent a link where you can download these proceedings. They are protected by a password that has also been sent to each of the participants. And we have, in the last version that is available online, we have removed the edit protection from the document so that you can extract parts of the proceeding, for example, by using the print to PDF functionality in Windows or in other operating systems. And you can extract the relevant papers that you wish to separate from this very big book of proceedings, which has maybe 2,000 pages. So we know that it is a very large document, so maybe it's easier for some of you to have this parts separated. So for now, I think this is very much what I had to say. I'm sure that my colleague Sonia will later give you information about the details, the operational details for the rooms. So I'd just like to thank everyone for the participation and to wish everyone a very good and fruitful Congress in this online event. Thank you very much.
And now, Dr. Michael Taroudakis will give us an overview of the International Year of Sound.
Good morning, dear colleagues. On behalf of the Organizing Committee of the International Year of Sound, an initiative of the International Commission for Acoustics, I wish you all a very successful EuroNoise e-conference. Also, I'm conveying our greetings to the European Acoustic Association, the Portuguese Acoustical Society, and the Spanish Acoustical Society, as EuroNoise integrates the Iberian Encounter of Acoustics and the Spanish Congress of Acoustics. As you know, the year 2020 was declared by the International Commission for Acoustics as an International Year of Sound in order to raise the awareness of the broad community on the importance of sound for the society and the whole world, and promote international collaboration towards the better use of sound for the benefit of the environment and our lives. Our goal was expected to be achieved by means of coordinated activities of various type and character, organized around the globe by national and international organizations, and this was exactly how the International Year of Sound was initially formulated. The celebration started with a rich plan of events scheduled throughout 2020. However, due to the pandemic that hit our planet in the beginning of last year and caused many organizers to postpone their events for 2021, we decided the extension of the International Year of Sound to the current year in order to keep sending the messages of the year by all possible means that unfortunately excluded in most cases the in-person presence of the audience. Fortunately, the technology provided us with new ways of communication, so several events and exhibitions were eventually organized through modern internet technologies. The term e-event, for instance, e-conference, was introduced in our lives and helped a lot the messages of the International Year of Sound to reach every part of the planet without interruptions. We consider that EuroNoise 2021 is a very important component of the International Year of Sound. Living in soundscapes that would help us enjoy our lives with the best possible quality is of paramount importance. We expect that through the announcements that will be presented by the expert in noise, sound and vibration control, the benefits of living in a sound-friendly environment will be illustrated. Thus, our experts will be part of the big campaign associated with the messages of the International Year of Sound that promote solutions for the optimum use of sound in our everyday activities. Many thanks to the president of the organizing committee, Jorge Patricio, the technical chair, Luis Gondinho, and their team for the excellent work they have done to bring EuroNoise 2021 into a reality, despite all the complications due to the pandemic. Their work is considered of high importance for the International Year of Sound, and I wish to them a very successful outcome of their efforts. Dear colleagues, enjoy EuroNoise 2021. And let's hope that very soon we will have the chance to meet in person in some of the future activities of our Vivid Acoustics community. Sound keeps all of us together. Caros colegas, aproveiten a conferencia. Obrigado. Thank you.
Thank you. And now I will just present some instruction about how this Congress will work. As you know, you have a link and a password for accessing each room. There will be 5 rooms that this link will be sent by email. And the password is the same for all the 5 rooms. Please be aware that you must follow a different link for each room. When enter one of the Congress Zoom rooms, please use your name and affiliation and enter with your microphone turned off. It should be by default, but in the case if not, we just thank you for doing this. And for people that are presenting videos, when the video is being shared, everyone can listen to the presentation and ask questions via chat. And for that, you must raise your hand. You have in the chat box an option from raise hand. At the lunchtime and break time, there will be 10 breakout rooms for each room. But in the Madeira in Funchal room, there will be only 6 breakout rooms that are relating with our technical exposition. So if you want to meet each of the expositors, you can go to these breakout rooms. Sorry, it's in room Madeira, this room. You can see the label of breakout rooms and you can enter, and also you can go out of these breakout rooms and return to the main session. About opening, closing and plenary sessions, even if you have the Zoom link, you can also see what will happen by YouTube, and this will be a free channel, so everyone can enter if they have this YouTube link. And we hope also that you can enjoy, and also your students can enjoy for the very excellent plenary session that we have. Of course, you have all these instructions sent by email. I just did hear just a brief explanation, but please, you are very welcome to read them. And I think about general insertion, that's all. And I hope that this Congress will be very excellent for everyone, and that also that collaboration for a smooth running of EuroNoise 2021 Congress. And we hope that you enjoy. So now we just will starting with the proceedings for the text searcher sessions. And if anyone has some doubt or want to put some questions about, you also are welcome to do this now.
Okay, so thank you, Sonia. Now, just to end this opening ceremony, I would like to thank you, everybody, and wish you a very good Congress. And I must declare now that the Congress EuroNoise 2021 is open. Thank you very much. Well, now go to each room.
Okay, is this Andrea Santoni here, please?
Hello, yes, I'm here.
Okay, so we just made the call for the communications, no? If the people are here, because
Yes.
the first one is on Dickmans.
Or living together. Are they here? Yes, I see him.
Hello.
Hello, Arn. How are you?
Okay. And the next one is Andrea Santoni. And
Yes, I'm here.
And then is Hiking, no?
Yes, Yi Kin is present, please, or Jin, Jack, Tan, or Martin. Okay. Hello, Hin.
Yeah, I'm here.
Cool.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, perfectly.
Yes. Okay, so I will just put the first video and I will just put the video. Can you just tell me if the sound is okay?
Welcome. I'm Arne Dijkmans from BBRI and I will show the results of a round-robin test.
Everyone heard perfectly, no?
I can hear it, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome. I'm Arne Dijkmans from BBRI and I will show the results of a round-robin test that was organized by the Workgroup Acoustics of ENBRI, the European Network of Building Research Institutes. Round-robin tests are useful to determine the uncertainty in building acoustical measurements. The standard ISO 12999 distinguishes three situations: the repeatability condition, where a measurement is replicated on the same object in the same laboratory over a short period of time; the in situ condition, where a measurement is repeated in the same location but by different operators using different measuring systems; and finally, the reproducibility condition, where measurements on the same or a similar